Welcome
to
the
Wait, are we really doing this?
Super
Earth
Podcast.
A
Wait, what'd you say? And
A
Helldivers
Radio.
Stream.
Welcome back, guys, to the Super Earth Podcast. It's me and Bacon. We're back finally.
Hello.
And again, we have a guest with us once again who's been here before. Welcome back, Mela.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Yeah, I bet. Everyone's welcome back here.
It's been so long, I feel like.
It's been a while. I've been a little bit busy holding off the front lines on the Super Earth lately.
Oh, yeah.
It was a ride with a couple of bugs here and there, but we did it. No thanks to
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking bug divers.
No, not at all.
They almost cost us Super Earth.
Oh, yeah. And I was a
Yeah.
bit worried that I wouldn't be able to play on or fight on Super Earth because the major order was only 3 days and it was Tuesday to Friday. And I'm like, I'm at work all day and then I have stuff to do at home and blah, 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 blah.
I mean, that
Um,
sounds pretty undemocratic to me.
It's very
you know,
undemocratic.
You should have just skipped work, you know.
I should have called in for a tummy ache and yeah.
Yeah, you should have. You definitely should have. And what about you, Mela? What have you been up to? Were you a bug diver?
No, I was with you.
Excellent choice.
Enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, there was no chaos at all. None at all.
Aw.
Super Earth didn't get a scratch on the surface. President definitely didn't die.
Nope, not at all.
No, we did perfectly. DSS is back for
That's good.
good and bad. I would say.
And so for those who don't know, what happened that we got to fight on Super Earth? What were the events that led up to that? Who were we fighting? Explain a little bit of that.
But I don't wanna.
All right. So back in 3 weeks ago, the Meridian black hole, it was stopped. We had a whole party. It was great. We're like, dude, we did it. We're not gonna explode Super Earth by the Meridian black hole. However, that black hole was no longer a black hole and it became a wormhole.
Yeah. And it opened up on what was 10th of May, wasn't it?
13th.
13th of May. Yeah, that's when they had Widow's Harbor party.
Yep.
And the goddamn squids attacked.
The squids attacked with their jellyfish ships and all these different monstrosities. And they attacked the 3 planets just outside of Super Earth. And the Ministry of Truth knew that we were going to fail those. So we knew that we were going to fail and eventually fight on Super Earth. It was at that point that we were just getting ready, getting prepared, getting recruitments coming back, and defending our home planet.
Yeah. And now we're back to partying. No more squids. They're gone forever.
Yay!
Totally gone forever.
They're
It'll
gone
never be back.
forever.
And we got a new war bond since the last episode as well.
Oh yeah, a new war bond.
Got the Master of Ceremony. New favorite war bond for me, definitely. That's for sure. I fucking love it. Never taking that helmet off. And the new grenades, dude. Anyone who says the new grenades are bad, which a lot of people say they are, they haven't used them. They haven't used them at all. They just chucked one grenade and then missed what they're trying to hit. Because that grenade will take out pretty much anything because it's like a mini termite, but with an
Right.
explosion and fire in addition to that.
Didn't it take out harvesters?
Yeah, 2 of them will take out the harvester.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to try it on factory striders yet. I haven't been close enough to try. But in theory, it should be able to take those out as well, and same with the Bile Titan, I imagine.
Yeah, because didn't they add like the feet patches of the factory striders are a hit point now and take
Yeah, they're a hit point.
that's good. So then the
They're
grenades at their
pretty
feet
weak.
will
Yeah,
do a
that's
lot
why
more.
if you notice when you've done eradicate missions and it steps on the anti-tank mine, it just dies immediately. It's been like that for a long time, Bacon. Just that people
Oh.
haven't noticed.
Yeah, I don't notice these things.
Yeah.
Everything's like
Like
on
how
fire.
do people think the anti-tank mines manage to kill stuff like that? Like it's not up on the body. Of course it's the feet. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that makes
obvious.
sense.
Yeah,
That
no,
makes sense.
the only problem with the new grenades, if you try to do Bile Titan, imagine, is that the Bile Titan is so squirmy. It moves so much more than a harvester.
Mm-hmm.
So, but other than that, in theory, it should be able to do it.
That's cool. That's
But
cool.
yeah, been a fun time. Some new missions, some new enemies. We got the Flash Mob. We have the Leviathan on Squid side. They're a little bit buggy. They're hiding in the walls, as most people probably have noticed. And but yeah, the president died, and sadly, but we got a new one. Woo!
Woo!
And he won by a massive landslide.
With managed democracy.
Hell yeah. With yeah, it was funny. What did it say? A new president of Super Earth has been sworn in following a landslide victory in managed election. Yeah,
It's amazing.
it's amazing. But yeah, we ended up pushing them back finally, and I don't know if it's still going on, but for the last few days, the game has been review bombed by the Chinese
Mm-hmm.
because they couldn't liberate China to 100% during the Super Earth battle.
What?
Yeah, they yeah, it has cooled down a little bit. I can see it's going up again. They were mad because they couldn't liberate that city, mega city completely, and that's kind of obviously you can't because it's constantly under attack. Of course, it can't go to 100% because they're still attacking. It's literally an invasion. So I don't know what these guys are thinking, man. But yeah, the Asian people are mad because of that. Pretty dumb if you ask me, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a time limit and you get it, you get it, you get it, you don't, or you don't
Yeah,
get you yeah.
yeah. I did saw that the in the small print on the in the news when Coretta Kelly sends news, there's like a little text that goes by all the time. In
Mhm.
there, it says that Super Earth has sent probes into the Meridia Singularity, into the wormhole.
Okay.
So
Dude.
I'm curious what's gonna happen there. A little bit of a
Yeah.
hint, I imagine. I have a feeling that it's either going to give us access in the future to a second galaxy,
That
or
would be cool. That would be cool.
that would be very cool because humans, we want to expand our territory. Obviously, Super Earth can never have too many planets, but it can also be something like the Gloom on Bug side that we go in there now and then. Like at least in the beginning, I would imagine it's something like that.
Yeah.
but we don't know yet. Don't know yet. And there's also some kind of squirrel video that's going viral on Super Earth.
A squirrel?
Yes, I don't know what. We haven't seen the video yet. We're still waiting for it. But apparently, it's some kind of squirrel video going on. Yeah, I'll have to find it. I don't remember who posted a clip from it, but it's pretty funny.
Oh man.
Oh, and we got a new
Yeah.
saber in the War Bond as well. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Another melee
Yeah.
weapon. Been rocking that all the time on Super Earth. I haven't taken it off once. And the Sieve troops, that's a whole meme. And we love them. Love the
Yep,
Sieve
yep.
troops. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
But yeah, that's pretty much what's have been going on lately. The last few weeks since we've been a little bit AWOL.
hmm
But I guess we're back fully now, I would say. We'll try to at
Fingers
least.
crossed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Try our best. Try not to let you guys wait this long.
Yeah. Now it's been a good month, I think, since
Yeah, I
the
think
last episode on.
yeah, we did a little live stream, which technically kind of is episode 10. This will be 11. We did like an emergency live broadcast episode because of that the new squids and everything.
Right.
That was right before that was right before the super attack. That was when the squids came out of the wormhole and attacked Widow's Harbor and stuff.
Right. And then we
Yeah.
tried to do it the day it happened, but then someone fell asleep.
I would never fall asleep at 3 o'clock at night. I would never
Yeah.
on a weekday.
On a weekday
Never.
at 3 a.m. Just passed out on their gaming chair in front
I
of all
would
their
never.
RGB.
Yeah, I did pass out. I did.
That's okay.
I think I
'cause the next
passed out
day-
like 30 minutes before we were supposed to stream.
Dang. It was so close.
But I slept really well that night.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, now we just liberated Tarek on Bugside as well.
Okay.
That took them a long time. They've pretty much been fighting there since Super Earth was freed again. And gotta tell you, man, these bug divers, they take a hell of a long time to do things. Kind of slow, man. Gotta say. We're currently liberating Yelivar on bot side. And they almost caught up to the bug divers on liberation. But they finally pushed through and finished it earlier today.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're not. I get you're having fun, guys, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Have fun and get stuff done.
Yeah,
That's
get her done.
Get her done.
But there's no major order right now. We're just liberating planets right now. We'll probably see a major order this coming week, I would imagine. And I
That'll be good.
imagine it's gonna have something with rebuilding Super Earth, because we only had 2 megacities left when we were done. We saved the capital and we saved I don't remember which one it was. No, it was the Equality on Sea was the one who survived together with Prosperity City, which is the capital. But yeah, that's pretty much it, what we have done. Now we can go to bed and or into the cryopod and relax.
There's no relaxing. We got plenty of democracy to spread.
Exactly. There's still plenty of planets to liberate. You have tons of things to do. Never take a break. Unless you want to remembered as a coward, of course.
Yeah, no. I think
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, not this guy. No.
But we do have a top 5 again this week.
We do,
Shit.
which I am
Yes.
not prepared for.
Uh-oh.
Just do
I
whatever
thought
off
that
the
was
top
a
of your
joke.
head.
I'll just
No.
start typing stuff.
Uh,
And it's the top 5 most democratic ways to extract.
uh,
Do you want me to start it off? Because I already have mine.
oh, then, yeah, please do. While I find where I put mine. Oh.
Yeah, I totally wrote it down. As always, we're super prepared for this. Everyone
totally
has
wasn't-
everything noted down.
Yeah, I totally wasn't dragged in here maybe like a
Totally
minute or
not.
two before you guys started or anything.
No.
so,
Would never happen. Would never happen.
Never. No.
No. Just, impromptu democracy. We're good. I'll figure it out.
And yeah, my number 5 is the lockstep.
Mhm.
That is new emote from the new Warbond where you can march while saluting.
Okay. I need a new number 1. Hold on.
And that is the most beautiful way to do it. That's number 5. Do you have anything, Bacon? Democracy is waiting.
Lockstep. I'd like to say lockstep would be number 1 as well for me. The good one. He took the good one. I
He
don't.
did.
Ah,
I can only think of three ways that it's democratic to leave a planet.
I mean, there's orbitals, there's mines.
yeah. Would you like to share with the rest of the class, Bacon, or?
What's your
Yeah.
number 5, Bacon?
My number 5 is blank.
So
Yeah.
so just jump in the ship, basically.
Yeah,
Just
so
extract.
just extracting and
Yeah, and by any means necessary.
by any means necessary.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That is democratic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn now. What's your number 5?
Okay. The 500 kg bomb.
Mm-hmm.
That
That's
one's
a good one.
democratic.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While standing
I know
outside
you
the
don't
ship,
like
or
it.
actually jump on the ship.
Well, hopefully you get in the ship first.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully you get in the ship first. Look, I know you don't like the 500, but you got to give it props that it makes for a good
You know,
exit,
like
yeah.
I've said before, it's good at one thing or two things. It's cinematic. That's the one thing. Very cinematic. One of the most cinematic stratagems in the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also good at taking down bug nests.
True.
Small bug nests, that is. Not big ones.
Well, I mean, if you have more than one bomb,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
Yeah.
That's why you get 2.
Yeah. But there's usually like 5 bug nests or holes left if you do the big ones.
Mhm.
Most of it's still left. But he's okay at it. But he's very cinematic. He's one of my favorite cinematic stratagems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you first start playing and you're like, oh, there's so much stuff going around and there's bugs over here, bots over there, and then you just look up and it's just beautiful white flash.
And by all means, it's so fucking cinematic when a factory strider or a Bile Titan or something just comes out of this cloud of fire and smoke. Just walks through it. It's very cinematic.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Very democratic. Now, my number 4, because we're on to that, is the lockstep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
We're not doing this again.
Marching into the Pelican, man. It's the best way to do it. Don't worry, there will be some change ups. There will be some change shafts. Don't
Okay,
worry.
Uh-huh.
good, good.
We still have 3 more to go after this, so don't worry.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
He's just
So,
waiting to get
yeah.
ideas from us.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
totally. Totally
Okay.
don't have it in my head already. But yeah, what's your number 4, Bacon?
My number 4 is blank. No, I actually came up with one. It's extracting after the time runs out. And like you're trying to run to the ship and the timer is ticking,
Yeah,
14,
diving
13,
through
12.
all the chaos, trying to get on the ship.
Exactly. Oh yeah, doing that after the time runs out. It's like, whoa, I did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my number 4.
Very democratic. How about you, Mela?
What about punching somebody else into the ship? That's my favorite.
This is democracy.
Because you always get that one.
beautiful.
You always get that one teammate who he's standing on the ship. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
make sure everyone else gets in before him. No, you get in.
Yeah. Yeah, it uses the kick or hit them with the butt of the gun or
Oh, the
something like
kick.
that.
Oh, the kick's even better. I should start doing that.
Very democratic, because we have to extract all Helldivers. That is the most democratic way to do it. You know.
Well, I don't know.
Everyone has to distract.
I don't know about that. You guys left me on the last mission we played. So.
Not my fault. Your health pod.
Well,
I mean, not holding a grudge or anything, but
we called you in. Your help pod was just a little bit slow.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
I mean, you did land right afterwards. You were just half a second too late.
Dude, we saw the Pelican take off, and in
Pelican
the cinematic bars,
Hellpod
pod comes down.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll take care of the planet.
No, don't leave me.
I wasn't yelling.
Just running after it. It's like Lethal Company.
Oh, God. Yeah, it was like that, actually. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good comp.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Oh, God.
Oh, beautiful. And with that, we're on to number 3, I guess.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Lockstep, give it to us.
So, for this, you need an item. You actually need an item for this. You need a secondary weapon for this. And you need a saber.
Oh, no.
Lockstep with saber in hand, because you can do the marching with saber in hand. And march into the Pelican.
Now, when you said it has some variability,
I mean,
it changes.
He wasn't lying.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. See, no. This is variability. This is absolute variability. It's
yeah.
I haven't done since we got the emote, or since I unlocked it. I haven't done a single mission where I haven't walked onto the ship without the lockstep. No matter what the chaos, I do the lockstep. No matter what. Unfortunately, sometimes you get ragdolled into the ship, of course.
Right.
But I still always try to do the lockstep, no matter what. Yeah. What about you, Bacon?
My number 3 is what Mela failed to do. It's walking into the ship after immediately dropping in.
What? Hold on.
Because like the perspective from that Helldiver is like, oh, I just woke up. The Pelican.
Oh, no. What do you mean? I never got a chance.
Yeah. No, oh man, that was so sad. I wish I knew how to record and clip things, but that was amazing.
Thanks. I'm glad I can entertain the rest of you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very entertaining.
Thanks, man.
Hundo P.
Do I go now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
You can go now.
Do I have to?
I'm gonna draw some inspiration from my good friend here, Snuff, and I'm gonna go the lockstep, but I'm gonna hold the flag, so you can't take it.
Yep.
And well, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my time here thinking of a couple more. So take it away, Snuff.
We're on to number 2 then, aren't we?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yep.
It is. And you need another item. You need another item for this. So you need Super Earth Flag support weapon, advanced weaponry, and do the lockstep and march into the ship.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And preferably, if you have time, if you have 2 guys or more with flags and you have a lot of time to spare, you can make like a hallway almost with flags. Just plant the
Like
flags.
the arch. Yeah.
Yeah, make an arch of flags on the way to the to the Pelican, and do it that way. That is very democratic. So that's my number 2.
Well, to give Mela more
No.
time.
I'm good. I got it. We're good. You can go.
Good.
Yeah. Well, it's your number 2,
unless
Bacon.
you need it.
It is your number 2, Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 is leaving after grabbing all of the samples, and like if people died as like running around, and then you see the blinking on the ground, you're like, ooh, shiny. You go grab that. They already entered, and then you extract with the samples that us low levels need.
Wow, how original.
Yeah.
What's it like to need samples, Bacon? What's that like?
It's awful.
Yeah, I remember those days.
I'm constantly in the shadows of the level 150s who have everything unlocked and can call in stratagems very quickly. And I'm like, well, now I have to wait 9 minutes. Smiles.
Yeah, but you made the switch over to PC, so you're still getting the hang
That's
of it.
true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, you haven't been back to PlayStation since you got a PC.
No.
Why would he?
Yeah.
Why would he?
Yeah.
He's
PC
part of the
Master
PC
Race.
Master Race now.
Okay, well,
I
honestly,
am.
I don't know if I can say much because I still use controller and I'm on PC. So
Yeah, but no, that's fine. I still use
Okay.
controller for certain games. I just for games
Yeah.
like this, I prefer keyboard.
Oh yeah.
But it's like that's just that controller keyboard. That's just a preference.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, now I don't feel so bad.
Because
Yeah.
like I wouldn't want to play a racing game on keyboard. That's just
What?
No.
ugh.
What do you mean?
Cause like it's either only on or only off, and there's no in between of I want to go slightly faster now and start to tap on the
Well,
brakes.
that's when
and
you
save
just-
my.
What? All right. Well, that's a different podcast for that. All right. My number. What number are we on? 2.
2.
My number 2
Yeah.
is the Democratic last stand while backing into the ship.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Mhm,
There we go.
mhm.
How do you like them
Hell
apples,
fucking
huh?
yeah.
How do you like
That's
that?
good.
That's
Yeah.
That is very democratic and
Yeah.
very cinematic and epic.
Yeah, take that, lockstep.
Now, calm down. Calm down.
Okay, yeah, sure. Enlighten us, please.
Yeah, because we're on to number 1.
Dun dun
And
dun.
for this one, I will drag in a fellow friend called Kravicus from the server. Because you need the flag, you need the saber on the hip, you need to march from across the whole map, all the way across the map, march all the way to the Pelican, time it perfectly with a timer, so you have 20 seconds left when you get up to the ship, and continue marching onto the ship while everything is going wild around you. Because me and Crab did that. We marched all the way across the whole ass mission map. That's over 700 meters.
for 40 minutes.
No, it doesn't take 40 minutes. I don't remember how many
Wait.
minutes we had left. We marched the whole way across the map.
Uh-huh.
Just to get to the extraction point. We had finished everything. And we just kept marching. With both of us with flag in hand.
Oh my god.
Illuminous shooting around us. And was one other guy there as well. that was didn't have the lockstep yet, so they were running around shooting stuff, trying to protect the marching band. But that is my number one. Preferably with orbitals striking down besides you, so you get the cinematics as well around you.
That would be part of those like compilations you see on Instagram where they're facing the side and walking.
It was absolutely beautiful, man. Yeah, and that's my number one.
Nice.
Do you have
My
a number
number
one
one?
yet?
I do. And it was pretty easy to come up with.
Yeah.
Big boom.
So you're just gonna take mine?
Yeah. It was
Got it.
pretty easy
Fair.
because you said it,
Fair.
and I'm like, ooh, that sounds great.
Does
Got it.
the big boom include lockstep?
Huh?
Big boom
Does
with
it
lockstep?
include the lockstep?
Oh, yes. In my notes here.
In your notes,
Jesus.
It says big boom with lockstep. So yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, there we go. See, lockstep, most democratic.
But with an axe and shield.
Yeah. And like, even if you get the funk walk when you do the lockstep as well, even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How do you get the funk walk?
So for the funk walk, you just start the emote, and you just walk, stop until you get it. Sometimes you get it immediately. Sometimes it takes forever. It's completely random.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So you just have to stop and walk.
Okay, so it's just like a chance for it to happen.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Every time you let go of the walking button, you get a new chance to get it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if they added that as like a % chance to happen, or if that's just a weird glitch that's
No,
working
it's
out.
not a glitch. They have
yeah,
confirmed that it is an Easter egg.
That's great. That's so great.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dr. Livesey walk. How about you, Mela? What's your number one?
All right. You know, why worry about extracting if everybody's dead? You know? Don't have to extract if everyone's dead. So just
very effective.
just kill everybody, and then that ends the mission faster. And there you go.
Oh my
that is my number one. Look, Bacon. There's a reason that I have the most team kills in this server.
Yeah, Mela's still above me.
God, and you have how many more hours in this stupid game? I'm kidding. I love this game. I'm just, oh man. I don't do it on purpose, you know. Most of the time.
I know, Mela.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
That is something I do want to see.
What?
I want to see everyone's accidentals in their statistics.
I mean, I know what it is. It's pulled up right now.
What is it?
I mean, it might be a little under 1,300.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you remember I remember I talked about the statistics for the total for everyone in one of the episodes. You want to hear what they are now?
Oh, great.
I don't know what they were before, but yeah.
I don't remember what they are before either, but it's currently 552,736,926.
Oh my gosh.
And that is 14.4% of all kills.
That's insane.
Yeah. Of all Helldivers killed in actions, that is.
Wow.
I feel like the last time we saw it, it was in the like 400 millions.
Yeah, probably, because it's racking up very fast. It's probably the bug divers.
Probably the bug divers. And definitely not the surge of, what was it, 170,000 people fighting on Super Earth who haven't played in...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
like, I saw
months.
Pillows that published like when the Super Earth attacked that weekend, whatever it was,
Mhm.
it was 3.4 million people on by the time it was over.
Whoa.
Yeah, like in total, 3.4 million different people that played the game.
That's crazy.
The
Over
Yeah.
the
big number.
span of Super Earth,
Yeah,
the
No,
battle
that's
for
not
Super
that's
Earth.
not unique users, is it? Or is
no,
that
that's unique users.
that unique
Not
users?
not online at the same time.
Well, I
but
know
that
not
is
at the
unique
same time, but
users.
oh my.
That's unique users in total for the whole thing,
Oh
from what I
god.
That's
understood from
crazy.
it, which is wild. But yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
number.
if
That's the top 5, unless you guys have a super number 1.
no,
Mine is
I don't.
obviously Lockstep. Yeah.
Well, on the 3.4 million users, on that note, if you are one of those 3.4 million users, thank you for your service. Thank you for
Thank you
coming
for
and
your service.
helping out in the galactic
Unless you
battle.
don't want fucking bot or
Yeah.
bug planets. The bot divers are excused because they saved they fixed the DSS and brought it back, and all the bot divers came back to Super Earth together with the DSS. So they are excused.
Yeah, they were doing the major order. Yeah.
Yes, and the bugs did get a small one at the end, but I don't remember if they even finished it before Super Earth was done. I think they barely finished it.
That's crazy.
yeah. Goddamn bug divers, man. Like a third of people online were on bug side, man.
Oh my gosh. And a third of almost 200,000 is
Yep, do the math,
70K?
man. You can do it.
60K?
Yeah, it was something around there.
Yeah.
But I don't really blame them. I'll be honest. I got really sick of those tweets near the end of it.
Yeah, no,
As you heard,
I get it
a lot.
Yeah. No, I get that, but like seriously, guys, if you just push this faster, we get done with it faster, you know.
Yeah.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
So for a little bit of context, this was when Snuff and Mela announced the Special Forces Challenge on our Discord.
Yes.
And that challenge, I don't know if you want to explain it a little bit.
It is the Special Forces, or the Special Forces, as some people will say. And it's the challenge of having a specialized team with given loadouts by me and Mela. We basically made loadouts for them that they have to use and cannot stray from those loadouts. And every single person in the team has to choose one of those loadouts. They cannot duplicate them. And they had to clear Hell Dive or Super Hell Dive.
Yeah, all 3 missions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going on until the 15th of June. So if you're listening to this now and it's before that time, come on in the Discord and you'll get a roll if you do it.
Yeah.
And it's just
fancy shiny roll.
a nice shiny to put on your badge of honor. And,
exactly.
But yeah, that's going on. That's pretty fun. There's some new loadouts added with the War Bond that Snuff came up with. And yeah. Written by Vega. The Call to Hellmire. A Symphony of Destruction. The Super Earth transmission ripped through the comms. An emergency broadcast overriding everything. Static crackled, and then the urgent, almost desperate voice. Helldivers, you are needed. Super Earth's elite fighting force, Special Forces, requires immediate deployment. Infiltrate and annihilate all fronts. Available positions include Captain, Heavy Trooper, Sniper, Pyrotechnician, Plague Doctor, Lightbringer Stormtrooper, Engineer Tech, Artillerist, and the Selfless Martyr. All positions are critical. Send your best to the meat grinder. Vega, a grizzled veteran with 8 tours carved into his soul, felt the familiar burn of adrenaline, but sharper this time. The Illuminate weren't just pushing, they were clawing at the Super Earth's throat. His body ached, his mind a tapestry of war's horrors. But he was a weapon, honed and ready. Old age can kiss my ass, he snarled, clenching his fist. For democracy and survival. I don't know if he's actually Southern, but we'll roll with it. Sergeant Davis, barely out of training, looked at Vega with wide-eyed respect. Deaf Captain Vega? Sir, your record. Just sign here. You're already in. He swallowed hard. The reality of the war was evident in his gaze. Paper signed, Vega stared up at the cold, indifferent stars. A thin, predatory smile touched his lips. For Super Earth and vengeance. The next few days were a blur of weapon checks, stratagem drills, and the gnawing anticipation of deployment. He boarded the transport, the engines a guttural roar that vibrated through his bones. The ensign at the docking station stammered, Death, Captain Vega? Hangar 15, transport VA 8739, destination Hellmire. Engineering upgrade? Good luck, sir. Oh, it's a her. Her eyes betrayed her fear. She knew what Hellmire was. Hellmire was a festering wound in the galaxy. Fire tornadoes ripped across the landscape, the air thick with a stench of sulfur and burning flesh. Bugs, mutated and ravenous, swarmed in unending tides. 2 weeks of brutal training tested Vega to his breaking point. He emerged scarred but stronger. A walking engine of destruction. His orders, New Haven. The Illuminate were drowning the planet in their alien filth. Freaking squids, but he didn't say freaking, he spat. Time to thin the herd. His quarters were sterile and unwelcoming. He dumped his gear and waited. The others arrived. Bacon, the captain, a natural leader with ice-cold eyes and a voice that commanded respect. Mel, a mountain of muscle and armor, a heavy trooper who exuded raw, terrifying power. And Snuff, the parade commander, silent and unnervingly precise. His movements like a predator stalking its prey. Vega felt a shiver run down his spine. Snuff was different. Bacon wasted no time. Situation is critical. Illuminate are overrunning the defenses. Our objective, buy time for the civilian evacuation. No glory, just survival. Let's make them pay. New Haven, a blood-soaked battlefield. Day 1 was a symphony of explosions and screams. Helldivers to Hellpods! Helldivers to Hellpods! Now! Vega gripped his ballistic shield, the cold metal, reassuring against his sweat-slicked skin. Hit hard, hit fast, evac. No room for error. The Hellpods plunged through the atmosphere, tearing through the sky like a fiery spears. The Illuminate were waiting, their grotesque forms swarming towards the landing zone. Stratagems online, Bacon roared. The sky rained hell, sentry turrets spitting hot lead, artillery shells detonating in the earth-shattering blasts, and supply drops crashing down with bone-jarring force. Regroup! Citizen holdout is our only concern! Bacon's voice was a laser, cutting through the chaos. Vega, shield raised, charged forward, a one-man wall of defiance. Plasma bolts sizzled against his armor, the impact throwing him off balance. He returned fire with a vengeance, his assault rifle chewing through alien flesh. Mel, a walking tank, unleashed a torrent of bullets, tearing through the advancing horde. And Snuff, a ghost in the carnage, moved with impossible speed, sniping key targets with cold precision. They fought their way to the civilians' shelter, a concrete bunker teeming with terrified faces. The evacuation was a desperate scramble against the overwhelming odds. They escorted the civilians through the burning streets, each step a brutal struggle against the relentless Illuminate. Squid ships exploded overhead, showering them with burning debris. Harvesters, monstrous machines of war, lumbered towards them, and their weapons spitting death. "Extraction point compromised," Bacon yelled. "Fall back! Fall back!" They fought tooth and nail, buying precious seconds for the civilians to reach the waiting dropships. Vega felt a searing pain in his leg as a plasma bolt found its mark. He gritted his teeth and kept firing, his vision blurred with pain and exhaustion. "Extraction called in!" Bacon screamed. "Get out! Get out now!" The next day was a brutal repetition of the first, a relentless cycle of killing, dying, and surviving. They fought for every inch of ground, their bodies battered and bruised, their minds pushed to the breaking point. But on their final mission, they knew they were fighting for something more. "We raised the flag!" Bacon's voice was raw with emotion. "We show these alien bastards what it means to face Super Earth." The battle for the flag was a maelstrom of violence. Harvesters rained down fire. Overseers unleashed waves of plasma, and the Illuminate swarmed them like a tide of nightmares.
"Heavies, closing on the east flank!"
Mel's voice was strained, the roar of his machine gun a constant counterpoint to the alien screams. "Horde coming from the west," Vega roared, launching a volley of grenades. The explosions ripped through the enemy ranks, scattering limbs and alien gore.
Overseers are a priority.
Snuff's voice was a whisper, barely audible above the din. A heartbeat later, the overseers were gone, vaporized by his deadly, accurate shots. "Flag is going up!" Bacon screamed. "Hold the line! Hold!" The flagpole creaked and groaned as the Super Earth banner was slowly ascended. The air was thick with the stench of blood and burning alien flesh. Then, a deafening explosion rocked the battlefield. A harvester crippled by Mel's fire had self-destructed, engulfing everything in a burning, searing inferno. "Move! Move! To the extraction point!" Bacon yelled, his voice barely audible above the roar of the flames. They sprinted towards the Pelican, dodging plasma bolts and explosions. Vega stumbled, his injured leg giving way. He felt a searing pain in his back as a plasma bolt grazed his armor. He knew he was slowing them down. "Leave me!" he gasped. "Save yourselves!"
"Shut your mouth and move, old man,"
Mel roared, scooping him up and throwing him over his shoulder.
"We don't leave anyone behind."
They reached the Pelican just as it touched down. The ramp lowered, revealing a scene of utter chaos. Illuminate swarmed the landing zone, their eyes burning with hatred. "Get in! Get in!" Bacon yelled, unleashing a hail of bullets. They scrambled aboard the Pelican, collapsing onto the floor as the dropship lifted off, leaving the burning battlefield behind. As they left, they launched a nuke stratagem, eliminating the entire area. As they sat there, they felt relief wash over them, the weight of battle lifting from their shoulders. They had survived. They had fought. And they had won. Vega transmitted over the Vox. Climb to victory. Snuff, Mel, and Bacon responded in unison, their voices hoarse but strong. To the top! A hero's welcome, forged in blood. Back on Super Earth, the cheers were deafening. They were greeted by the sea of faces, a wave of adoration washing over them. The Major General, his face grim but proud, stepped forward. Today, we honor these 4 Helldivers for their courage, their sacrifice, and their unwavering dedication to Super Earth, he boomed. They faced horrors of New Haven and emerged victorious. They have earned their place in the annals of history. Super Earth thanks you, Bacon, Snuff, Mel, and Vega. You are the heroes we need and the heroes we deserve. The crowd erupted, a deafening roar of gratitude and admiration. The 4 Helldivers stood tall, their bodies battered and bruised, their faces etched with the horrors of war. They were heroes, forged in blood and fire, and their legend would live on forever. The end.
Amazing
That
story.
was so good.
It was good.
And that's just that's just the first part of the story.
Yeah. Yep.
Because from what I understood, he has a second part of the story where he starts on a new chapter 1 and goes through at least 3 chapters, from what I saw.
I think so. I mean, I only got chapter 1 and 3, so I think I'm missing number 2.
Yeah, I'll check that. But this goddamn amazing writing.
So good. Oh, yeah. I don't know how we found time to do this, but I mean, I guess it was Memorial Day a little bit, and there's 3 weeks in between.
Yeah, this was when they were attacking New Haven and Windows Harbor, when we did the special forces together.
Right.
He wrote it after that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think he did base it off of one of our missions.
I think so.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was our actual attempt at the event, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we actually did what we encouraged people to do, Mel, and did the role play with Bacon as the captain, since he hadn't unlocked anything else to do any other role.
Yep. And I think I was
so
heavy.
Mad. I'm like,
and
yeah, I think I just released the new loadouts as well from the new Warbond.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's when we
May
did.
17th.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, no. I kept looking at what loadouts I could choose, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to be heavy because I don't want to be slow, and I don't have the exosuit. Let's see. I don't have the jump pack. I don't have. So it really narrowed down to, all right, you're going to be captain. And I'm like, I don't want to lead everyone to.
Well, you didn't have to. It was just encouraged, you know?
It was encouraged, but I wanted to.
It's not like it's not like we really listened to you anyways, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least I didn't, but you know.
No, it's like the controller you give to your little brother to play the game, but it's
just not on. Yep. Like, wow, look,
Yeah.
you're doing so good.
If I remember correctly, it was pretty much me pinging stuff, and then we're like, where are we going back in? Where's Snuff pinged?
Yep. I do.
We're going
I
that
remember
way.
that now. Oh my god.
We're going where Snuff is going.
Where are we going? Ping notification. To the objective.
I think I helped you out a little bit there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, as a parade commander, you're kind of seasoned, and oh yeah.
Great story. I'm looking forward to hearing the next parts of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Same here.
Yeah. But now we're moving on to one of our favorite parts of podcast. You know what time it is?
Ship names.
Ship names.
All right, perfect.
This one comes from Reinstein. Hold on, I don't. Double kill. Triple kill. There he goes. This one's from Reinstein with the SES Patriot of Patriotism. Hi, I'm Reinstein, the commander of the SES Patriot of Patriotism. The POP obediently follows every MO and shines as an example of the duty and obedience to Super Earth. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Yeah.
And welcome to the Discord. I know you're
welcome.
Pretty new here.
Yeah. Got a lot of
Sorry
new
for
people
the delay.
Yeah, but we got you. All right,
We
so
got
I'm
you.
this next one coming up.
You sure are.
Yep.
All right. La 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 la. All right. All right. Stubby06 from the Discord, the SES Hammer of Humankind. The SES Human. Oh, and I screwed it up already. The SES Hammer of Humankind, because Super Earth has supplied us with every tool we need to crush our enemies into goo and scrap metal. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
service.
service. Great names on both of those.
Thank you.
The SES Human of Hammerkind.
Yeah.
What? No, it's ruined. Oh my God.
It's been too long.
Yes.
All right.
Next one is the Dirt League from Discord with the SES Princess of Conquest. Because every Helldiver deserves, edited by Ministry of Truth, a princess after a successful Helldive. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember correctly. I have to look on the Discord if it is him. But I do think that's my apprentice.
Oh God.
Yeah, it is. If you want to see what he actually wrote, we'll keep this a little bit PG.
Okay, let me see.
Swearing and stuff is fine, but we'll keep it a little bit PG. It's on the Discord, so if you want to see that, it is there.
Ah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
I see. He misspelled every incorrectly. All right, now I
yeah, he
Yeah,
he's not very good at writing stuff.
That's okay.
And he also chopped off his finger this week.
Oh,
What
that was the guy
Yeah.
that you told me about?
Yep,
Oh, no.
that guy.
Oh,
Lopped
okay.
it off. Oh, and I also want to do one more. I will do it at the end. That is
Perfect.
a little extra one, but we'll go to the next one.
Sure.
So, Bacon.
Alrighty. This one comes from the Spotify from Voxel Dan with the SES Herald of Redemption. It seemed like a great 40k ship name. Plus, it has some irony in it, lol. Thanks for the episode, guys. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Great
So
name.
I'm not the smartest, but how is it ironic? What's a herald? Herald.
That's an old guy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's Harold.
And I'm Harold.
Oh, what am I thinking? A messenger, especially one announcing important news or making proclamations.
Yeah.
I think I'm missing it.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Goes right above his head once again. God
Nothing
damn
goes above my head.
idiots.
I will catch it.
My reflexes are too fast.
Perfect synchronicity.
Perfect.
All right, Mela, you're up.
All right. This one also comes from the Spotify from Fortnite on Top, the SES Paragon of Patriotism. And no reason given, but that's okay.
Yeah,
We
that's all
got you.
right.
Thank you for your
Thank,
Thank you
service.
for your
thank you
service.
for your service. And next one also comes in from Spotify, which comes from Mr. Lizard with the SES Leviathan of War. Ah, the super life of super Earth citizens. It's truly super. Watching democracy rain from the skies like a shower of freedom, getting rid of all those dirty socialist bastards and fascist bugs. Never again to eat calamari or have pet ants or bot accounts on super social media. No, all we need is freedom and democracy, and all they need is a super bullet of freedom to the head. Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you for your super service.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you a lot.
Love it. Love it. And
So
then
good.
then I had one more from the Discord that we hadn't written up,
Mhm.
but it's a repeat from another episode which comes in from Sasuke or Sasuke Tree
Sasuke.
on Discord. Yeah,
Sasuke.
Sasuke. I don't know. I'm Norwegian,
Sasuke.
man. I'm a Unga Bunga, man. I swing
You don't
hammer
watch
or hit stuff.
Naruto. Ah.
And if you remember, he had a different ship name,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and old ship names was Defender of Family Values. If you remember that, Bacon.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he changed it back to what it used to be, like we requested. So Sasuke back at it with the SES Janitor of Family Values. Welcome back.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
Thank you for your
service, and welcome back to choosing a good name for your ship again. Absolutely beautiful. Talk a little about the event going on since it's still going.
Yeah. How has that been
community
going?
task. Mela, you probably have a little bit more overview over how many people has actually done it.
I've completed the event or participated or
Yeah, or
so
participated, because I know a lot of people have tried, but a lot of
no.
people haven't finished. They haven't finished a whole operation. They've just finished 1 or 2 missions.
Yeah. I have handed out, I believe, 3 groups in total that I've handed out the titles for. Just a quick reminder that it doesn't have to be for people who haven't done it yet. If I'm online and you wanted to hop on
Yeah,
and ask me to join you, I'm more than happy to do it. I know Snuff's happy to do it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you know what? You just got to do 3 missions. That's it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
There was, I think, an attempt at it a little while ago, but I don't think they followed through all the way. I know we failed the first time we tried it.
The first one was rough. We were
The fir
such a
Yeah.
shitstorm on that mission.
Yeah, that was, oh my god. It was the because we did bots, I think, right?
Yeah,
And they just kept
I think so.
dropping the factory striders on us over and over again on the
Yeah,
defense.
Oh
we were fucked
no.
from the start.
There was just nothing we could
Oh.
have done.
Yeah. And
But
then I think we also did another one after that, and someone else joined, but they
mhm.
dropped out after that, so we couldn't finish it.
No, couldn't finish that one either.
Yeah. Guys, you have
But
to finish all
hey,
3 missions.
yeah, but it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I look, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know us 3 have done it, Vega's
Mhm.
done it, obviously.
Yep. And
Mhm.
then I don't know if it's either because maybe some of the loadouts just, people don't have a lot of stuff to use them or whatnot. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback. If you do have feedback, you can just message me on the Discord.
I haven't gotten any feedback yet from it. I
Mm-hmm.
do believe most people have stuff so they can actually do it
Mm-hmm.
because there's so many varieties. So there should be something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like the captain and the heavy is usually things everyone has, even from almost from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But fine tuning is always something we need
we also
to do.
did one on the live stream.
Yes, you did.
I know. And that was me, DB, and McNasty, I think it was, and one more.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to check the roles to remember all of them.
I can actually.
Yeah.
I can check it here actually.
Bacon, Gunroar, Snuff, McNasty, DB,
Yeah, Gunroar,
Vega, and Mela.
was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
those are
I
current
actually
ones.
I do currently have a front runner for the hidden role.
Ooh,
but-
someone has actually done it?
Well, I mean, I remember us talking, and it was going to be whoever got the closest to fulfilling the conditions. I will not name names because the event is not over, but it is. Right now, I do have somebody.
Nice.
I'm so curious.
And guys, when you're in VC with me and we're doing this, I do drop you hints on how to do it. I don't tell you how it is, but I do drop you hints on how to get the secret one.
Yeah, and I will say it's a lot easier than you think.
Pay attention to what I say.
I will say it is a lot easier than you guys think it is.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah,
it's really easy. Actually,
I mean, look, my
requires
big
paying attention.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I'll give a hint now because it's been going for a while. But
yeah,
it can be done. It can be done in one operation. It doesn't need to. You don't have to keep doing the event over and over again. You can get this role by completing the event one time. So you don't got to do every single class that's available or anything like that. It's crazy like that, but it's out there.
Okay.
So
I would do that.
I know you would. 'Cause you're crazy. 'Cause you're crazy. But yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. On top of that, keep your eyes peeled. There will be another event going up in the calendar within the next week or so. It's not going to start until after this current event ends. But in case anyone who is interested, we do have a event calendar near the top of the Discord channels page. And if you're ever curious as to what's going on or need a refresher or anything, you can just go into that tab and find what we have.
Yeah. And there are, also, as we mentioned before, there are other secret roles as well that doesn't have anything to do with the event. But me and Mela would have to talk a little bit about that and see who we choose for those.
Yep, we have a list.
We have a list. And I mean, I guess we can say it as well. We're also working on a collab with another Discord as well for some event stuff there as well. So you might see something coming there at some point as well.
Ooh.
This has kind of been put aside a little bit because of all that has happened with Super Earths and stuff lately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we've been a little bit busy.
I know, you and I both, because, we have big boy jobs, apparently. So
We're not as lucky as some other people in the server that can just sit and play.
Arjun, I'm looking at you.
Arjun pointing at you. Gunroar pointing at you.
No, love you guys. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, there's stuff coming up. Pay attention, and we'll see you soon. So that leads us to the end of the podcast, I guess, unless you guys have something on heart. Apparently not.
Yeah.
So
no, I wasn't prepared for this at all. You remember, you guys just kind of dragged me in here. So
no, you're always prepared. So whatever, guys, join the Discord, submit your listener stories and ship names, engage in the community challenges that we have, Vote in the Spotify polls that we put up when we remember to put them up, that is. Let us know your top 5s and also give us what you want us to do a top 5 on. If you vote in the Spotify poll, leave a comment in Spotify about why you chose that answer if you want to. You don't have to, but we appreciate it. And with that, I say see you on the front lines.
Yeah, see you on the front
looking
lines.
forward to seeing all. Or y'all. My God.
Y'all. Bye-bye!
All Super Earth podcast content is based on the game Helldivers 2, created by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment.